Your plank is good. You're definitely here. Better than a lot of planks that I see.
And see, I used to be able to go way down there.
That's okay. We are live. Hello. We're on. So we're going to wait the 2 minutes for people to show up. We're doing glutes again today. So if you were here yesterday, we did level 1 glutes. Today it's going to be level 2 glutes. My legs are already exhausted and sore, so we're going to see how well this goes. I'm just going to sit here and watch you guys do it. But yeah, just sort of activating gluteus maximus, trying to get the lower end of it, where most people focus on clenching the upper part of gluteus maximus, getting the glute medius, so the sides in. We'll do some work with the adductors. So we're basically, it's not a glutes class, it's a hips class. We're just kind of getting all the stabilizers from different directions and moving in ways that you're accustomed to already. It's just bringing a different mindfulness to each movement as we do it. And yes, today I'm in a different space. So it's like you're traveling, but you're not. You're just traveling with me. But we've got 1 more minute. Do you need a towel or anything for your knees? No, you're good on them. Okay. All right. And I always give it 2 minutes to start. Okay. Almost there. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's make our way to our mats, and we're going to find child's pose. And if child's pose is just entirely too murderous on your knees, go ahead and just lie on your back and hug your knees. But I'm starting off with a really wide knee child's pose here. And I'm just going to let my forehead come to the mat. My arms are going to extend long. I'm going to rest. So I'm going to keep my head up so you guys can hear me. But let your arms get really heavy on the mat. Slide the shoulder blades away from the ears. And let the arms relax so you're not pressing actively into it. They're just sort of hanging at your sides. We'll get active in a minute. Good. Each inhale, you start to feel your torso lift. Each exhale, you sink and get heavy. So stay here with a few breaths, a few grounding breaths, a few breaths to change gears from where you were. And then take 1 more big inhale here. Exhale it out. And start to walk your hands off the left side of the mat to get a big right side body stretch here. Good. And so you can bring your left palm by your left shin if you want a little bit more, or you can bring your right palm on top of your left. It's your choice. Good, and then look up, start to walk your fingertips a little bit further away from you. So we're staying on this left side here. We're just getting really active, trying to get as much as we possibly can out of it here. Good, so your palms are off the mat, it's just your fingertips. And then you're gonna walk back through center, find length in the center, and then walk over to the right-hand side, getting a left side body stretch. And you can just relax your arms here. Forehead comes down. And arms are relaxed, but just remember, you're letting the shoulder blades slide down the back so you're not hunching your shoulders up to your ears. You're keeping that neck nice and long. Good. And then you're going to look up, you're going to come up onto the fingertips and walk away a little bit further. Get really active here. Your head might not make it to the ground, and that's okay. You can just float here. Good, and then walk back through center. You're going to stay on the fingertips. Walk the fingertips so far away. Wrap your triceps in. Forehead comes to the mat. Press into your fingertips. Pull your belly in and start to lengthen your back as you feel your hips coming towards your heels. Good, really active. And then relax the arms. You're going to start to come up into tabletop position. So we're going to do a few cat-cows here. So shoulders over, elbows over wrists, hips above the knees. Let's inhale, drop the belly, shoulders away from the ears, lift the seat bone. Good, exhale, push the mat away, chin against the chest. Good. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest. All right, now if you want to try something different, we can do a regular cat-cow where you can curl your toes under and hover your knees. Inhale, drop the belly, hovering the knees. Exhale, push the mat away. Hover, hover, hover. Let's do another one. Inhale. Exhale. Good, and then come back down to neutral. You're going to extend your right leg behind you, and I want you to flex your right foot. And we're going to have an internal rotation of the right leg. So that means that your right toes aren't turning out to the right. They're pointing straight down, as is your knee. Good. Push that right heel away. Extend the left arm long. Take a big breath in. Exhale, tuck, knee to elbow. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left arm to the left, right leg to the right, turning the toes and the knee. We might not be doing that. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the side. Good. Inhale, reach. Left hand comes down. Right knee comes down. One cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale, push the mat away. Come back to neutral. Push that left leg behind you, flexing the left foot. Internal rotation. So that left toes, left knee are really pointing down towards the mat. Extend that right arm before you. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tuck. We're going to change it up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right arm to the right, left leg to the left. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the side. One more. Reach. Exhale to the side. Reach. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down. Let's do that cat-cow. Big breath in. Exhale, pushing the mat away. Good. And then coming to neutral, go ahead and inhale the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left to bring the right shoulder, the right temple, the right ear down to the mat. And so if you can rest here comfortably, you're going to bring that left arm up, flip the left hand over, let the back of the left hand rest on the right hip. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, left hand comes down. Press into the left hand as you sweep your right arm up, big twist. Right hand comes down, opposite side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the right. Let the left shoulder, let the left side of the face rest on the mat. Option to bring that right hand up and behind you. Let the breath get fluid and steady. Inhale the right arm up, right hand comes down, press into the right hand, inhale, left arm all the way up to the sky. Good, left hand comes down, walk your hands forward over your shoulders, curl the toes under and press back to down dog. And then go ahead and feel free to walk it out here. You can bend the right knee, bend the left knee, or if you like to twist side to side, kind of moving around however you need to here. Good. And then coming into a still point, you're going to inhale the right leg up to the sky. Flex the right foot, bend your right knee, and then stack the right hip over the left. Good. Now keep pushing your left hip back. Keep pushing your right foot away from you. Keep your shoulders square, let your head relax here. Good. Coming back to square hips, you're straightening the right leg. Bend your right knee. We're going to do big hip circles here. So drop down, out. Good. Do another one. One more. Whatever direction you've chosen, we're just going to reverse that. Do 3 big hip circles. Nice and controlled. And then we're all going to meet in 3-legged dog with our right leg up. Step the right foot forward, come into a lunge. So we're in a low lunge here. Right foot forward, left foot back. Hands are on the mat. You can be on your fingertips, flat palms, or on your fists. You're going to inhale, straighten the right leg, fold over it. Exhale, bend the right knee, sink. Open up the heart. Good. Inhale, straighten and fold. Exhale, bend the right knee, roll the shoulders open. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, sink and hold. Good. Then turn the back foot flat. Walk your hands over to the left-hand side. Find your down dog arms. So, feeling the glutes here. Start to pull that right hip underneath you. Press into your hands. Press into your back left foot. Good, and then you're going to look up. You're going to bring that left hand directly beneath the left shoulder, keeping the angle that we're at, and then sweep the right arm up for a angled twist here. Good, and then bring that hand down, walk back both hands over, come up to the ball of the left foot, plant the palms, inhale the right leg up to the sky, reach. Right leg comes down to meet the left. Find your down dog. Good. Inhale, left leg reaches for the sky. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip over right. So find that stretch. Remember to keep pushing your right hip back, finding length on the right side, not collapsing it. Good. And then squaring the hips, straightening the leg. You're going to bend the left knee again. You're going to do those big circles, whatever direction you choose, but big circles, slow and controlled. Do 3 of those, and then just reverse it. Just do the opposite side. Good. And everybody's going to meet in 3-legged dog. Reach that left leg back. Step that left foot forward, come into a low lunge. Good. So really think about driving that left knee forward and that right heel back. Hands come to the mat, and you're either on your fists, flat palms, or fingertips. Inhale, straighten the leg, fold over it. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink and hold. Turn your back right foot flat. Walk your hands out to the right so far that you find down dog arms. And let the head drop here. Good. Keep pulling the left hip under you. And then look up, bring that right hand directly underneath the right shoulder, sweep the left arm up. So big side angle twist. And then both hands come down, walk your hands to either side of your left foot, come onto the ball of the right foot, sweep the left leg up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, left foot comes down to meet the right, and then just go ahead and walk your feet forward towards your hands. Find a forward folding bend here. Good. And you can sway side to side, you can grab opposite elbows. It's up to you. And then bring your toes together, bend both knees, wrap your arms around behind you, grabbing opposite elbows, let the head drop, and then start to lift the seat bones while the crown of the head moves towards the toes. Good, and so your legs might not go completely straight, and that is A-okay. Good, and then you're going to relax, bend the knees, let the arms hang, and then just roll up one vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way up. Good. I'm going to try turning on this lamp really quickly to see if I get a little bit more light. Is that going to be okay for you? Yeah? Okay. All right. A little bit. Okay. Big toes together. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And then right hand grabs the left wrist. Draw yourself over to the right hand side. Shoulders down the back. Option to rotate the right armpit towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale back up to center, left hand, right wrist, draw yourself over to the left hand side, big right side body stretch, shoulders down the back, and then rotate your left armpit towards the sky. Inhale back up to center, exhale, we're going to dive all the way down. Inhale, look forward, exhale, bow once more. Now we're going to bend the knees and we're going to sit right back into chair pose. Good. So sinking into your chair pose, I want you to really drop the hips back, but you're lifting the chest. Good. Now you can bring your hands to your hips if you want, because we're going to be here for a hot minute. Or you can keep your arms up overhead. It just depends upon how much masochism you're into today. Shoulders down the back. Now I want you to think about, your legs are still going to touch, but I want you to think about drawing your legs apart, but they're not going to move. So just that action, what you're feeling in the sides of your hips here, in your gluteus medius, when you're drawing the hips away from each other. Good. Now kind of see if you can keep that feeling while squeezing your knees together. So just really firing up all the muscles through your legs, through your hips. Good. It's a big difference, huh? Maybe not a welcome difference, but it's good for you. Good. Keep sinking into it. Keep pressing. Keep pushing. Keep squeezing away. Big breath in. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. Go through the vinyasa. We're all going to meet in down dog. We're just going to go through a regular old Surya B here. So everybody meets in down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left foot flat. Press into your right foot as you push yourself all the way up. So not using the back muscles, but lifting with your legs. Good, now think about pulling your right hip back, pushing your left hip forward. Shoulders down the back. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Step back, vinyasa or down dog. It's your choice. However much you want. Good. Everybody meets in down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right foot flat. Remember, we're pressing into that left leg so hard that we start to lift. Root to rise. Good. Draw your left hip back, push your left hip forward. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the face soft. Excellent. And then sink down, hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Your choice, everybody meets in down dog. Good, big breath in through the nose. Exhale, step or jump the feet to the hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow. Remember, squeeze those legs together as we sit back into chair pose. Good, so that really active, fired up chair pose. Keep drawing the tailbone down, pulling the front of the pelvis and the ribs closer together. And then exhale, bow forward. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back, float back, down dog or vinyasa, your choice. Good. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot down, stay on the ball of the left foot. We're going to stay low here. So we're in a low right foot forward lunge. Left hand stays down. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Good. Keep pressing through the left heel. Keep reaching with the right arm. So we're keeping that left leg elevated. Good. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. We are going somewhere, I promise. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Find that low lunge. Right hand stays down, sweep the left arm up. Find that twist. Keep pressing that right foot away. Good. Keep drawing your left knee forward. Good. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Your choice. All right, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Good, so we're finding a nice, low, revolved lunge here. You got it, left hand down, right arm up. Now look down at your left hand and right foot. You're gonna pull yourself up with your right arm. Good, so switch legs. Yeah, and then right arm back. Yep, they're perfect. Sinking into it. Good. If you're cockeyed and all screwed up, that's perfect. That's exactly where I want you. Reach both arms forward. Inhale the arms up. Hands come down. Step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Your choice. Good. Everybody meets in down dog. I'm going to flip so I can look at the camera. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Right hand stays down. Sweep the left arm up. So find that revolved lunge. And then look down. You're going to pull yourself up with that left hand. So left hand is back, left leg is forward. Good. Pull that left hip under you. So don't let it pop out to the side. We're pulling it under us. Excellent. Both hands come down. Oh, sorry. Both hands come forward and then up. And then step back. Down dog or vinyasa. Good. And then you're going to go ahead and inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Let's find that revolve low lunge once more. And then pull yourself up with your right hand. Good. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer. So the right leg's forward. We're turning our chest so our right arm is back. Yep. Hands come to the heart in prayer. We're going to bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. All right, so don't worry about going really deep into it. I'd rather have you be a little bit looser in your twist. Press those palms together. Look down at your right foot. You're going to tap your left foot forward to meet your right. So tap it forward and tap it back. Tap it forward and tap it back. Tap it forward, tap it back and hold. Extend the arms, left arm reaches down, right arm reaches up. And then pull yourself up with your right hand. Right hand to left thigh, left palm flips over. Big stretch. Good. Big, big stretch. Left arm forward, right arm back. Both arms forward. I know that right thigh's burning. Mine is. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands down, step back, down dog and vinyasa. Get out of that right leg and get excited about what's going to happen to the left leg. Hooray. Good. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Right hand stays down. Find your low lunge with a twist. Good. Look down. Pull yourself up with your left hand. Good. Hands come to the heart in prayer. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Press the palms together. So we're in a loose twist here. Don't go your deepest. Look down at your left foot. Thinking about where we're going, we're going to tap that right foot forward to the left. So tap forward once and tap back with control. Tap forward, tap back. Good. Tap forward, tap back and hold. Right arm down, left arm up. Big, big stretch. Reach up with the left arm. Pull yourself all the way up. Left hand to the right thigh. Right palm flips up. Reach over and back. Big old iliopsoas stretch. Whew. And right arm forward, left arm back. Both arms forward. Arms up and overhead. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Just really enjoy getting out of that left leg. Good. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. Come up into a high lunge. Good, so we're doing a lot of these same kind of movements over and over again for a purpose. So we're in our high lunge. I'm going to bring my hands to my hips and I'm going to lean my torso out and over. So you can keep your arms up and overhead. I want to bring my hands to my hips to really feel what's going on. So I feel that I'm really rooted through my right leg. I'm leaning out over the right leg. We're going to tap like we did before, just without the twist. So with control, tap the left foot forward and tap it back. So as little movement as possible with the right leg. Tap the left foot forward, tap it back. Good. Tap the left foot forward, tap it back. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Hands come to the heart in prayer. Left elbow, right knee twist. We're going to do it again. Good. So here we go. We're going to do more taps. Ground into that right leg. Tap the left foot forward, tap it back. Tap the left foot forward, tap it back. One more time. Tap the left foot forward, tap it back and hold. Reach the arms up and overhead. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Your choice. Good, good, good. All right. Opposite side. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, come up into high lunge. How are your glutes feeling? Arms up and overhead. Okay. So I'm bringing my hands to your hips. You have your choice on where you can place your hands. You can keep them up and overhead. Lean out over your left leg. So we have this nice straight line from the top of my head to my shoulders, to my hips, to my right heel. With control, we're going to keep that left hip pulling underneath us. So it's not going to pop out to the side. Pull it underneath us. And with control, we're going to tap once with the right foot, tap it back. Tap forward, tap back. Tap forward, tap back. Arms up and overhead. That's Bruiser who's angry and he's expressing how our hips feel right now. Hands come to the heart in prayer. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Good. Find that twist. One more set of taps. Look down. Get steady. Get grounded. And if it takes a couple taps to get to the tap, It takes a couple taps. Tap the right foot forward, tap it back. Forward and back. Forward, back and hold. Reach the arms up and overhead. Hands come down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Ah, this one burns today. Good, enjoy. Down dog. All right, here we go. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, left foot flat. Let's come all the way up to warrior one. Good, so both arms are forward. Pull that right hip back. Push the left hip forward. Shoulders down the back. Go ahead and bring your hands to the top of your right thigh. We're going to start to come into supported Degasana. So we're going to lean out over the right leg and eventually bring the left leg up off the mat. Good. And so if you need to keep that left leg down today for balance, do that. Or you can bring it up. You can reach your arms forward, or you can reach them out to the sides. Good. Flex the left foot, internally rotate the left leg. Now bend the right knee, come back with control, warrior one. Good, find your steady. Inhale, exhale, open, warrior two. So if you need to walk that right foot, walk it. So now we're working into the piriformis and the go-go-Q muscles. So it's the muscles back underneath the gluteus maximus here. And so think about rolling the right knee back. Good, really activating them. I don't even have to tell you what they're called. You could probably feel them right now, so that's okay. Reverse warrior, left hand, left thigh. Reach the right arm up and overhead. Keep that right knee bent, sink. Keep drawing that right hip back, right knee open. Good. Come back up, warrior two. We're gonna come into a floating half moon, so you can bring your left hand to your left hip. Start to creep your left foot forward. So we'll just creep into it, and we're eventually going to hover the left leg off the mat. Good. And so it doesn't have to be the height. So if you want to be down here, be down there. But I want you to try this less steady, more active version of warrior two. I'm sorry, of half moon. Good, and slowly bend the knee. Come back down to warrior two. Straighten the right leg. Draw the right hip back. Find your triangle pose. Get a big old stretch. So a little bit calmer. Good. If you want, you can reach that left arm forward. Really feel a big stretch through the left side body that we just worked as we floated into our moon. Good, and then come back up. Keep the legs straight. Reversing the straight-legged, reversing the triangle. Good, and then cartwheel the hands down. Step back. Vinyasa or down dog, your choice. Good. So opposite side, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward, right foot flat. Come all the way up, warrior one. So remember, we're using those muscles to pull the right hip back and under, push the left hip forward, squaring off the hips and the shoulders, shoulders down the back. Excellent. Start to bring your hands to the top of your left thigh, and you're going to creep yourself forward into supported Degasana. Option to reach the arms forward or to the side, whatever works for you. But I want you, wherever this leg is, think about that internal rotation. So you're not pulling up with the outer hip, you're pulling up with the inner thigh. Good. And then bend the knee, come back to warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, warrior two. You can go ahead and walk that left foot forward so you have a left heel, right arch alignment. So roll your right knee back. Draw the ribs in, get long through the neck. Right hand, right thigh, reverse your warrior. Good. And then start to come back through warrior two. You can keep your right hand on your hip. You need to move back a little bit. You're going to start to creep forward into that floating half moon. And if that means that that right leg stays down, and you just try bringing it off, then that's what you're doing today. But see if you can float it while keeping the right hip stacked over the left. Don't worry about it being high. Worry about it being engaged, strong, and as steady as you can find. Good, and then start to bend the knee, come back down to warrior two. Straighten the leg, pull the hips back, reach forward with the left arm, left hand to the left shin, right arm up to the sky. If you want that extra stretch, reach that right arm forward with that right bicep by the ear. Good. And then start to draw yourself all the way up, reverse triangle, right hand to the right thigh, reach the left arm back. Good. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Good. I'm going to turn. So we're going to try going through that one more time just to give your body a chance to kind of like a redemption round, get used to it. The first time's always going to be the most wobbly because it's new. And so let's just see the difference between the first and the second time. So inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward, come all the way up. Warrior one. Good. Hands come to the top of your right thigh. Lean out and over the right thigh as you start to find your supported Degasana, or you can float your arms. Keep pulling your right hip back, not collapsing the right side. Bend the right knee, come back up, warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Take that moment to walk that foot and sink. Good. Reverse the warrior, left hand, left thigh. Reach the right arm back. Keep rotating that right knee open. Come back up, warrior two. Left hand to the left hip. Start to creep that left foot forward to find that floating half moon. Left foot is flexed, so you have energy charged all the way through the left side. You can even bring your left hand to your side if you want. And bend the knee, start to come back down, warrior two. Straighten the right leg, pull the hip back, find your triangle. Good. Option to reach the left arm forward for that extra stretch. Come back up, reverse triangle. Good. And then cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog or vinyasa. Good, good, good. Let's go ahead and get the opposite side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Find your warrior one. Opposite side. Pull the left hip back. Interlace the fingers. Start to come out over that left leg. Find your version of Degasana. You will notice one side likes the posture more than another side. It's okay if you wobble. That's what balance is. Balance isn't being completely steady. Bend the left knee, come back up, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. You can walk that left heel forward if you want. Reverse the warrior, right hand, right thigh, left arm reaches over and back. Keep rolling that left knee out. Come back up, warrior two, straighten the leg. Pull the hip back. I'm sorry, no, keep the knee bent. Right hand, right hip. Was going right to the end of it. I'm like, hey, my leg's done. No, we're gonna float into our half moon here. So I want you to really feel this on your right hand side. Pushing that right heel away from you. Feeling that right hip over the left. And if you need to bend the left knee, bend it. Good. Now bend the knee, come back, walk, warrior two. Now we get to straighten the left leg, find our triangle. Option to reach the right arm forward, get that big side body stretch. Start to pull yourself all the way up, reverse triangle. Good. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, down dog, or vinyasa. Now everybody meets in down dog. Good. So, where you are, you're going to walk your hands back to your feet and find yourself at a forward folding bend. And you might want to move to the middle of the mat here. Hands are going to be on the mat. They can be flat or you can be on your fingertips. You're going to let the head drop and you're going to let the right leg come up. Good, so it's standing split, right foot is flexed. Keep the hips square. Do not pop open the right hip. We're keeping the hips square. And then you're going to drop the right leg and bring the right leg out to the right side. Now you might need to do a bent knee here, and that's okay, or you can do a straight leg. Right leg comes back down. Now we're going to push the right heel back behind us again. Right foot comes down, either straight leg or bent knee. Right leg comes out to the right side. One more time, right leg drops, reach it back. Right leg drops, bring the knee or the leg out to the right side. Good, drop the leg. Go ahead and bend both knees, just hang over your legs here. Give it a shake, come out of it. I'm gonna wipe the sweat off my face as it's warm. All right, let the head drop. You're gonna ground into the right leg. You're gonna lift the left leg up behind you, standing split. Good. Drop the left leg down. Bring the left leg out to the left side. Remember, you could bend the knee if you need to. Drop the leg, bring it back behind us. Drop the leg, bring it out to the left. Drop the leg, bring it behind you. One more time, drop the leg, bring it out to the left. Drop the leg, bend both knees. Just go ahead and sag over your legs. Good. And then bring your hands down to the mat. Step the legs back. You could either come into down dog or vinyasa. It is your choice. Yours and yours alone. Good. Step the right foot forward. Start to walk your hands over towards the left side of the mat so that you stop in the middle of the mat with the feet parallel. I'm going to turn. Good. Perfect. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, come all the way up. All right, heels in, toes out. Reach the arms out wide. Right arm comes underneath left to wrap into Garudasana arms. Good. Push the elbows forward and up, shoulders down the back, bend the knees and sink. So I want you to be aware, are those knees rolling in? Think about the knees rolling out. And if that means that maybe you're not coming down as deep as you want, then that's fine. But I really want that action of you activating the gluteus medius, the go-go cues, and the piriformis. I want you to pull everything back because it doesn't feel like it right now, but it's really going to help your knees and it's going to help protect your hip joint. Right now, it just feels like you want to get out of it. Medicine doesn't taste good sometimes. Go ahead and straighten the legs, reach the arms out nice and wide. Opposite elbow underneath, wrap. Push the elbows forward and up, shoulders down the back. Bend the knees and sink. So as we pull our ribs in, knit our ribs in, we keep rolling the knees back, using the strength there. If you feel good, sink down a little bit lower. See if you feel less good. See if you feel stronger. Good. And then press into those feet, come all the way up, reach the arms out nice and wide. Oh, hands come down to the mat. Optional last vinyasa or down dog. It is your choice. Good. And then we all come to plank, and we all lower all the way onto our bellies. And if you want to take a breath here, go ahead and take a breath. But we're not going to stop working. We got more things to do. Okay, to start, I want you to cross your arms before you. And you can bring your forehead to your crossed arms. I'm going to keep my head lifted for now, but your legs are long and your toes are not curled under. Your feet are flat. Good. And so I want you to think about pressing your hips in and lifting your legs up, but trying to keep this upper part of the glutes relaxed and just using the lower part. So if you really focus on that internal rotation, you'll feel it more. It's really hard to isolate because we're trying to isolate one part of a very large muscle. Go ahead and let the legs relax, give it a shake. We're going to try another one of those. All right, so your forehead can be down. You're going to press your hips into the mat. Try not to clench the upper part of the glutes, and then lift the legs. So find the length. Keep extending the toes away. Keep internally rotating. I'm gonna go ahead and relax, give it a shake. Go ahead and extend your arms before you, palms face one another, pinky edge on the mat. I'm gonna keep my head up, but you can bring yours down. You're gonna lift the right leg and the left arm. So opposites here. So remember that internal rotation, finding length from the left fingertips to the right toes. Keep the shoulders on the back. Let the leg and the hand come down. Opposite side, lift the right arm and the left leg. And just really focusing in on one side of the glutes, shoulder flat on the back. Both hands come down, forehead come down. And now we're gonna lift everything. So both legs, both arms, inhale, lift it all together. Keep pressing the hips into the mat. Keep the knees and the toes pointing down. Don't turn the knees out. Don't lift from that overworked, strong upper part of your glute max. No external rotation. And then exhale, come all the way down. You can bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press back into child's pose. Sweet, sweet child's pose. Good. If you want to bring your arms to your sides or have them long before you, it's up to you. And go ahead and bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself all the way up. You can drop your hips to either side. Bring your legs before you. It's all downhill. So I'm going to face forward, but you're probably half. So legs are nice and long. Press the legs into the mat. Flex the feet. Inhale the arms up and overhead. We're going to use our abdominals first to pull ourselves out and over, 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 over. And then let the hands come down. Toes, ankles, shins, wherever you're grabbing. But I want you to really not worry about as far as you can reach. I want you to worry about how far you can bring your torso out over your thighs. Finding the length there first. So again, there's no right or wrong. It's just what you're focusing on as you come into each movement. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them come down. Right knee's gonna bend, sole of the right foot comes to the inside of the left leg. Press the left leg into the mat, sit tall, sternum lines up with the left leg. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Exhale, out and over, and then grab for the toes, the ankle, the shin. But remember, find the length, the crown of the head moving towards your toes. And keep rotating your right rib cage towards your left leg. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them come down. Keep the left leg extended. We're going to bring the right leg over it so that the right knee stacks on top of the left. Good, and if yours needs to be, if it doesn't stack over perfectly, you can loosen up the bend of the knee a little bit, or you can just come off of it a little bit and not go as aggressively into it. But going for right knee stacking over left, press the left leg in, arms up and overhead, exhale out and over. So just getting really deep into the left hamstring, finding new depth in the right hip, a half Gomukhasana. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them come down. We're going to keep the right knee bent, and you can either put the right foot on the outside of the left knee, or you can bring the right foot to the inside left knee. We're going to come into a twist. So choose wherever you are, and you can change your mind partway through. Inhale up tall. You're going to wrap your left arm around your right leg. Right arm comes up, around, and down behind you. Looking forward, inhale up. Find the length. Exhale, rotate over the right shoulder. Find the twist. Going to keep pushing the right hip forward because it might want to creep back to meet the right shoulder. So getting as much rotation through the spine, finding as much length as you can through the right side. And slowly come out of it. You can go ahead and straighten that leg, give it a shake. Good. Opposite side. Sole of the left foot Bend the knees so the sole of the left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Press the right leg into the mat. Inhale up tall. Exhale out and over, and then let the hands come down. So you're always finding the maximum with your torso first, with the strength of your abdominals, and then let the arms come down and meet you wherever you are. Inhale, reach up. Exhale down, keeping that left knee bent. We're going to stack that left knee over the right. And so you might find that one side likes this posture a little bit more than the other. It's a little bit easier on one side than the other. This is definitely my harder side. Good. Inhale, arms up and over. Exhale, draw out with your torso, and then let the hands come down. And if you touch your toes or your ankle or your shin, I like to bring mine to the side and really just lead out with the crown of my head. Inhale up, exhale down. I'm turning, you can stay where you are. So we're going to bring that left foot to the outside of the right knee, or bring it to the inside of the right knee, wherever you need to be. Sitting tall, inhale up, right arm wraps around the left leg. Inhale your left arm up, and then down behind you. I want you to look forward, find your length, and then rotate, turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Slowly come out of it. Go ahead and unhook the right leg, give it a shake. And then one more here, we're going to do Baddha Konasana. So we're going to do this to get into our adductors. And if you do it this way, we're not going to get into the hamstrings as much. So that's why I'm doing it like this today. You can do a wide-legged forward bend if you really want to, if that's what you're craving. This is what I'm craving, so this is what we're doing. So go ahead and bring your hands to your toes. And you're going to let your knees relax down towards the mat, and there's a slight tip forward of the pelvis. You're nice and tall. Exhale out and over. You can bring your elbows to your legs to help draw the legs down. And really feel yourself coming out of your pelvis, out of the tailbone, lengthening all the way up to the crown of the head. And then pull your belly button in, start to arch your back, and bring your forehead towards that space between your toes. Chin against the chest. And roll up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Coming all the way up to sitting tall, chin on the chest, shoulders down the back. Good. See how tall you can make yourself here. It might mean shoulders move down, it might mean squeezing in your obliques, it might be pulling the chin back more. And then lift the chin. Good, go ahead and bring the knees together. You can use the strength of your adductors, or you can press it together with your hands. You're going to curl, you're going to bring your hands underneath your knees and curl down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Good. So, one bridge today. And I'm choosing bridge specifically because I want us to focus on how we're activating the glutes in it. If you're just like, I want wheel, then you do you and you do wheel. Or else you can try doing this with us. So feet are parallel, you're bringing the heels as close to the glutes as is comfortable for you. Arms are at the sides, and start to press your hips up off the mat. Good. Now, you have to activate your glutes. Try to relax this upper portion here and see if you can just use the lower portion. So think about drawing your heels towards you and then pushing up from the lower part of the glutes. So the more you're imagining these heels drawing towards you, trying to pull yourself forward, it'll make it a little bit easier to focus on that part. And it won't relax completely up top, but just do your best to see if you can let that tension, that gripping go there some. Good. You just overcompensate with that area so much. And then slowly come down one vertebrae at a time. And you can go ahead and bring the feet as wide as the mat, and then just windshield wiper your knees left to right. Good. And then go ahead and stop in the middle. You're going to bring your feet back to hips width distance. Go ahead and bring your right ankle to your left knee and draw your left knee towards you in figure 4. Keep the right foot flexed. Good, and you can push the right knee away from you with your right elbow. But I want you to maintain length in the spine. So if you start to compromise that length in the spine when you push it away, then just stop putting that pressure there. It's your body just letting you know, I'm not ready for that. Good, and then go ahead and release the knee. You're gonna go ahead and cross the right knee over the left. So just get a really tight cross here. Bring your arms out into a T shape, palms face down. Both knees fall over to the left. Right, gaze turns over the right shoulder. And you can pull your fingers further away from one another. Bring your gaze back up to center. Bring both knees back up to center. You can uncross the legs, give yourself a quick hug here. And then opposite side. Left ankle, right knee, figure 4. Draw the right knee towards you. Option to use the left elbow to push the left knee gently away. And as long as you don't compromise that length in your spine, you are golden. And then go ahead and release. Bring that right foot down to the mat. Cross the left knee over right. Bring your arms out into that T shape. Both knees fall over to the right. Gaze turns over to the left. Just let it go. Can't even remember all the craziness we just did. Bring your gaze back up to center. Bring your knees back up to center. Uncross them. Go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. You can rock side to side. If you want a happy baby's pose here, you're welcome to do that. Just kind of find what your jam is at this moment. And you're going to go ahead and release. You're going to let the feet come down to the mat and let the legs slide along. Let your arms come to your sides. Bring the shoulders underneath you. If you have an eye pillow or a towel, you can cover your eyes with that, but we're going to start to come into Shavasana. So eyes are closed. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. As you let go of your breath, your muscles start to let go. So you relax the skin of the scalp. And the skin behind the ears draping back towards the mat. Feel the space between the eyes. Smooth out. Relax the muscles of the jaw. Feel the teeth separate. Tongue touch the roof of the mouth. And slide back. Relax the muscles of the neck. Allowing your head to rest heavy on the mat. it move through your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, the muscles of your forearms, and into your palms. And at your heart center, any constriction there just releases. Notice your heart beating softly and contentedly in your chest. Moves to the space between your shoulder blades, allowing it to melt into the mat. It moves into your lower back. The muscles there lengthening, draping back towards the mat. It moves into your belly. Any tension just dissolves away. Your glutes, your gluteus maximus, your glute medius, your hip flexors, your abductors, every muscle that we worked so hard during this class. You feel all the tension there, just let go. It moves to your quads, relaxes your hamstrings, softens your knees, washes over your shins, melts into your calf muscles, your ankles, over the tops of the feet, through your heels, under the soles of the feet, and out the toes as you drop into your final and deepest relaxation. You can stay here for as long as you like. Or if you want to come out with me, start to come back into your breath. Come back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. You can reach your arms up and overhead. Get that first little morning stretch. And then roll onto your side, whatever side you prefer. Bend your knees. Rest your head on your arm like a pillow. Just take a quiet moment before we move on. Start to push yourself up to a comfortable seated position, sitting tall, eyes closed. Hands can be in your knees, in your lap, or at your heart center in prayer. Just take a moment to connect to however it is you feel. Be relaxed, it could be peaceful, it could be grateful for it being over. Just take this feedback and honor it. Slowly lift the chin. Slowly lift the sides of the mouth into a smile. Think the eyes open. Namaste. All right.
Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you. Go forth and be awesome.